What's up, guys? I just have a question from one of the viewer, and the question is: should you hold your ghetto spread until expiration, or should you sell it out early? I think it is a great question because everyone can put on a position, but not everyone can close it out properly. So, for me to answer your question, I think I have to ask you some question. Okay, so basically, number one thing is that when you started your ghetto spread, did you make a lot of money already? If you make a lot of money already, I think you can afford to hold until expiration. However, if you want to sell it out early, there are some variable you have to take into consideration. Okay, so the first thing is that how much time left do you have on your contract? The second question is how far is it from the money? The third question is how deep in the money is it also? Okay, so for instance, right here on my account I have two spreads. Okay, one is in the money and one is really outside the money. Okay, so let's talk about this one first. This one is a 310 to 305 put spread. Expiration is 3/31st. Okay, and right now they are both in the money, quite deep in the money at this point. But there is a problem with it. I want to show you. So right now the spread right is 10 to 5. So it's supposed to give me $500. However, it's only give me around $400 right now. Okay, even though they are both deep in the money. And you might ask, why is that? Okay, if this happened to you, I want to give you an answer why. Okay, the reason is, the 305 put spread, it still has some time value in it, and you need for it to decay enough to give you that amount of $500, or the S&P has to go down more so that the 310 put gonna worth more money for you. Okay, so that's the thing. So but that's beside the point. Let's talk about this. Why haven't I closed it out yet? Okay, I haven't closed it out yet because this is not the price I want. I want between $450 to $500. Okay, um, and the thing is, I still have some time left on this. Okay, I still have maybe 3 weeks left on this. Okay, today is March 10. Okay, so I still have some time to play around with this. Okay, and the thing is, it's quite deep in the money. So I'm not worrying too much about for it to go back to 305 and go above. But there is still a chance, if someone came up, one of the study came out good, like the drug study, and then they was able to treat the patient with the virus, then this might bounce up and go out the money for me. So I do want to sell it as soon as possible, but at this point I do have 3 weeks of time and I'm deeply in the money, so I could still play with it. So I have some bargaining chip at this point. However, if your situation is a little bit different, if the situation is like, if you are somewhat in the both of them are in the money around here, and you have only 1 week left of before expiration, I would recommend you to sell it as soon as possible. Because the thing is, within 1 week of expiration, I think this spread would worth around maybe 450 already. So you should take that and run. Don't wait for another week until expiration, because the chance of it bounce back and go out the money is high. Okay, so that's what I would recommend you to do with this situation. Okay, let's talk about this spread here. This spread is a 210 and 205, I believe. So this is way out of money. I doubt it will ever reach this, especially until April 17. Okay, because the thing is, we have one support here. This is the low of 2018, and then the 200 moving day average right here as another support. So I doubt it that we're going to move down. There is a chance if something crazy, maybe one of the bank go bankrupt or something, then it might drive it nuts. But at this point, I doubt it that's going to happen. Possible, but I doubt it. So right now the economy is questionable. So if anything, I would expect maybe until late April, until we get the GDP result, and then this, if it's really bad, then we might challenge this level right here and then go lower. But at this point, I don't see a point of it going lower to this point. Okay. So most likely, I will try to sell this out early. Okay. The key is here though. If you decide to sell this out early, you want to do it like a month before expiration. Okay. Because if you're going to wait until 2 weeks before expiration, this is probably worth nothing, because people are not going to buy this at all 2 week out, you know, because people don't buy things too far out, you know, with a short time frame. So think about that. Okay. So at this point, today is March 10 and the expiration is April 17. So maybe 7 days from now, when it's like March 17, I would reassess the situation and close this out. Okay. So that's what I would do. Give it like a month before expiration, assess the situation, and sell it out. Another situation is that if you think the S&P is going to move sideways and not going to move lower anytime soon, you could just close it out right away, because, you know, you still have higher premium than if you wait for another week from now. Okay. And also, you know, there's no point waiting if you could predict the market like going sideways. So at this point, those are some of the scenario, and I hope that answered the question. So basically, you know, just play with the time frame and how deep up in the money or out of the money you are in, and then just, you know, play with those variables. Okay. So basically, I hope that answered your question, and thank you for watching, guys. So good luck. Bye.